Welcome back to the Spotlight on Afrovibes TV. I'm going to be your host today, Marie. And here today I am with Pisayo Olamikoke, the owner and founder of eSocial Mint. Would you like to go ahead and tell us a little bit about the what inspired eSocial Mint and how did the idea originate?
Thank you for uh, having me.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Social media is nothing but an hybrid social media, which is more than just an ordinary social media out there.
Yeah.
It involves, meetings, unlimited participants, and time.
Wow.
It also involves events. You'll be able to have your events and you indicate, what you want in your event. You can recruit people close to that location, event workers, and at the same time you'll be able to indicate the kind of dress code you want for it.
Wow.
And at the same time, you can also include hologram for people to be able to come to the event via hologram, irrespective of their location. And it's also involved you for to spray money. So you see, when you're starting a project or any pain innovation, you look at the reason why you are doing it, not what you're doing, not how you're going to do it or what you are making from it, but why. So there are several reasons why I came up with that idea to be able to help a lot of people, and at the same time to blend it with our culture across different cultural heritage.
Wow, that's very impressive. So what would you say is the core mission and vision of eSocial Mint?
The mission, number one, is to be able to give the whole wide world the power to set up, invigorate, meet, celebrate, and build their own community to bring the whole global world in one basket.
Wow. So the whole world
close to each other socially, culturally, officially, and functionally, with or without presence. In other words, you can be anywhere and do events, do meetings, come through the hologram, and all over the world. It's not just for one country. And when you're doing that, you are blending with different cultural heritage in different countries.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's one of our mission. That's the mission. Let me say that's our mission.
Yeah, that seems very impressive.
Did you ask for vision?
Yes, the vision, the overall vision of eSocial Mint.
Our vision is to become the most compelling and the world's most customer centric company leading firm of the internet. In this term, it's gonna be like hybrid social media.
Wow.
An event app at the same time.
Yeah.
For everybody to be able to come in and celebrate, not only celebrate, meet, do meetings, and be able at the same time to mingle across the world. And one of the vision is to be able to, when you get to anywhere, have a click and get all the events in one basket and be able to know which event you'll be able to attend. In other words, we use the GPS to be able to locate events. So it won't be that stressful for you at the end of the day.
To find what events and parties you'd like to go to.
Exactly. Wow. And at the same time, if we have a meeting, our vision is to be able to just do that without, getting to your house or your comfort zone before you do it.
Wow, that's
and another vision is we're planning to have AI embedded in it so that people will be able to attend events using AI. So whatever you do at your location, this is futuristic, but it's already here. Even hologram, people are saying, "Oh, it's for the thing of the future," but no, it's already. It's now. The future is now. So AI will be able to, represent you from any location.
Wow.
So whatever you do from your location, the AI is doing it because
So
you are connected. Yeah, you are connected with the app to the AI at the event location.
Wow, so you've already mentioned a lot that we really don't hear of in a lot of apps. What else would you differentiate yourself? What would you say differentiates you from other social media platforms?
Every other social media platform, they're just social media. We are hybrid social media. And I just mentioned it. We have meetings, for example. Our meetings, you can be there unlimited, period of time. And you'll be able to also have different numbers of participants, unlimited number of participants.
Wow.
And you can also attend through hologram. A pastor preaching from California has his church in Africa, holidaying in California, will be able to preach, in Africa through the hologram. I don't think any social media has
I've never
that.
heard of that before.
So, and people can spray you. You can come through the hologram, take pictures with the congregation as a pastor or any worship leader, and, teach and also do your Bible study and everything like that, and disappear.
So there's a little something for everybody to do.
For everybody. And apart from that, people will be able to make money through it. They spray you money. You make money through cover charge, and you also come through the hologram and then make yourself available at the event location. So I doubt if we have any social media.
Any competition, really, right?
Yeah, in that aspect. For general social media, because we have the app is able to make calls, video calls, chat, expose, you call it story, but our own is expose.
Okay.
You're able to do expose, post, create your post and post your different things. And we also have a store for people to buy and sell their products and services, used products and new products, including their services. So we have a lot.
Yes, it does seem like
it's like we have everything in one portal.
Yeah,
and I don't think
shop.
exactly. I don't think we have other social media like that.
I don't believe I've ever heard of any other social media like that. I really look forward to getting to know more about this brand.
Yeah.
So given that you have just so many things that you offer on the app, what are some challenges that you have faced during the development of eSocialMint, and what was a great way you overcame them?
Most businesses, whether they are being there, they're making money, or they're just starting. We're not just starting. The main problem is funding.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to keep your act together when it comes to money. Money, number one. Number two, when you have another, should I say, another source of income, it's like you are doing two things. You have to go to your source of income, make sure you tidy up, you make it, better, and fund the business. So it's tough. And for you to hire people, you have to limit it. So you do everything yourself, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing in and out, the clerical part of it, the technical part of it, the back, office support part of it, you know everything.
Exactly.
So it's good, but it's not easy.
For sure.
At times 3 a.m. I have to wake up to support. At times, after my regular, IT support, my regular job, like around 6, I take it from 6 to around at times 2 a.m.
So some hard
I
work,
have to wait.
blood, sweat, and tears goes into this. This is something you're very passionate about, huh?
Yeah. It's not easy when you do that, but you have to got to do what you got to do.
Yes, for sure.
So make it happen.
Yes, no problem. All right, guys, we're gonna go on a very short commercial break, and we'll be back shortly for you guys. Hi guys, I'm your host Marie. Welcome back to Afrovibes TV. We are here with Fisayo Olamigoke, the owner and founder of eSocial Mint, and we're going to get right back into these questions. So could you elaborate more on the hologram technology that's integrated into eSocial Mint and the user impact experience?
Yeah, hologram is not new, it's been there, but nobody has ever used it the way we're using it. We try to integrate it with eSM. We have events, and we have the event page, and we try to connect people coming in through the hologram into the app.
Okay.
And the technology behind it, I won't be saying it here because of competition. But when you say, okay, I'm in California, the event is in Lagos, Nigeria, for example, and you want to attend the event in Lagos, you come through the app. So as a guest to the event, so when you come through the app, you now have, your image and everything on the app as one of the guests. And you see everybody. So immediately you now say, okay, I want to go on hologram. You click on go hologram. So immediately you do that. Everything about you is sent to the engineer at the event location.
So the engineer you're physically there at the event? At the event.
Wow. The hologram is physically at the event location, and the engineer is also at the event location. So without the engineer, it won't work.
Nothing will work.
Because the engineer has his own page specially made for him. So when you make your payment, say, okay, I want to be on hologram for 2 minutes.
Okay.
So you pop up on the engineer's page, and the engineer will now finish the remaining work, and you are able to show on the hologram. You make your speech, then after the number of minutes you paid for, you disappear.
Wow, impressive.
So that's how it works.
So with that hologram feature, you did mention a spray feature as well. Could you give us a little bit more knowledge about that, and how does that work for the users and the recipient?
Okay, and that's one of the whys,
For sure.
We enjoy spraying of money, whether in Africa or here. The clubs here, the dance clubs and all those places, they spray money. And it's a culture, especially in Africa, to spray money. But there are some embargoes on spraying of money. You go to jail, especially in Nigeria now, you go to jail when you spray money. You try to, abuse the currency. That's the term. So you go to jail for that. And some police, they misinterpret gun spray for the ray gun. A lot of people have been to jail for that. And that is one of the reasons why we came up with this idea, to be able to enjoy our cultural heritage and at the same time obey the policy of the land. Wow. So we came up with that, and the idea is for you to be able to spray money irrespective of your location, to the event location. So when you get to the event location on the app, there is a button that says spray money. So when you click on it, you kill your money, how much you want to spray, and it goes straight
to the recipient?
To the recipient's bank account. The next day. because we have to process it and at the same time get our commission.
Exactly.
Which is the most important part of it.
All right.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, that's very impressive. I'm sure a lot of people will be very beneficial to that.
Yeah. So you won't, number one, you won't carry large sum of money. You know, Nigerian mentality, they come with huge sum of money.
For sure.
Security wise, it's not good, you know. So they start spraying money and
virtually.
It's not, but right now you do it virtually. And the beauty part of it is that you can easily tell who is spraying what from what location, how much. Everything is on the app. People will see it virtually, and at the event location, the engineer can project it on the wall for everybody to see who is coming in and who is spraying what.
Spending.
Especially in Africa, we like to show off. Oh, that guy sprayed $200. I'm gonna spray $500,
and that's how we like to see it. All right. So, in what ways does eSocialMint save their users money and time in the event planning and participation?
It saves them a lot of money. Number one, you don't have to travel. Traveling time is cut off. Number two,
those flights get expensive.
You know, number two, it enables you to mingle with every other person from different cultural heritage all around the world. Then number three, being there virtually is not enough at times. But when you now come through the hologram, even people at the event location, they'll be like, oh, let me be on hologram. Even though they're at the event location, they just want to, people love it. When they see it for the first time, they want to take selfies. They want,
because that's something that you see every day in person.
All the events we've been to, especially in America, they love it.
I would be extremely impressed by seeing that in person.
Even when you project it on your laptop, you have your camera on and they see themselves, they'll be like,
me out
to
there.
take selfie, they'll be like this.
How cute is that?
So that's it.
Okay. So while there is a lot of money transitioning and then people all around the world, in what ways does eSocialMint aim to save its users, ensure their security and privacy on the platform?
Security and privacy. We make sure that our cyber security environment is tied, that is the server and the network. And we're using AWS, for example, Amazon Web Services. They are very powerful, even though they are expensive. So we want to stay with that, so that we make sure that we cover ourselves. And moreover, authentication, that is storing a unique password for your, we make sure that you have password and you can only see what you're supposed to see based on your roles. If you're a partner, you can't see what the engineer should see. If you are just an ordinary guest, you can't see what the admin will see. So we make sure
everybody has their place.
You have your place. So the system controls that. So we protect the data, we protect the server, the network, and date of birth is very important. So we indicate you have to, when you are signing up, you indicate your date of birth, your DOB, so that the system will know whether you are below 17 or you are above, 17. So that if you are not, above that age, the system will not allow you to go in. So, and data encryption, we are going into that. We're doing that even behind the scene with AWS. I believe they're doing that, because we pay them every time. So they know they do that for us, for all their customers. But on our own side, we're working on data encryption as well. Then we're also involved in regular security audits of the system. For example, most of the time I go through the system, go through the back office, go through on a daily basis.
Just to make sure
everything, nobody is breaking in. I know, the people that are signing up, as they're signing up, I'm getting alert, and I try to screen them to make sure they are not those. And from the term and condition agreement checkbox, there's no way you can bypass or go behind the scene, because if that checkbox is not checked from the interface, you cannot go in. It won't allow you to go in. So
I'm sure people would definitely appreciate those extra safety measures. Makes them feel a lot more appreciated when they go out of their way to pay for your app and everything.
Yeah.
So how do you envision eSocialMint influencing the future of virtual events or social interactions?
Just like I said, in the future, it's going to be like you are in your house and you have another clone buddy having an event for you. So that's our vision. That's what we want. We wanted people like Dangote of Nigeria, the richest man in Africa, to be in his comfort zone and being replicated in 20 different locations with AI attending events. Because people like him will get more than 100 invitations per week.
Yeah. A little hard to access,
And all he needs to do is just kill the money to spray them, and it will be there live with his body and everything.
Wow.
His face, because he's connected to their camera, the AI cameras. His phone is connected to the AI cameras.
Yeah.
So whatever he does will be replicated.
That is extremely impressive.
At those locations.
And now that you mention that, I'm sure a lot of celebrities could actually, this could be very beneficial to them to put on little shows for their fans and things like that.
Exactly. And they can have watch parties in those locations where they are. Say, for example, people like Davido is having a show in Nigeria, maybe in his living room or his studio. It can be replicated in Paris, Houston, New York, different event locations, and people will pay cover charges at those locations to see him live at those locations without him leaving Lagos.
Yes, wow, that could
because
be very
it's wearing
his face
and and everything. Yeah. So when he's performing, singing, they are doing it as well. Yeah. He's hugging somebody, they are hugging people. So yeah, that's futuristic, but it's now. Yeah, it's now. We're working on that.
Yes.
We want to replace our hologram machine with AI.
Okay. Yeah, we cannot wait to see that. This all sounds extremely impressive and futuristic.
Futuristic.
We don't see much like this. The future is definitely now.
Now, it's now.
What role does artificial intelligence play in enhancing user experience on eSocialMint?
Just like I said the other time, it's it's nothing but, they call it futuristic, but it's already here. It's going to, I won't say totally replace human beings, because you still need somebody to drive it, to make it happen. And it's garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you instruct it to do, it will do.
For sure.
So you still need people to give those instructions. So I see it doing a lot of things for us, especially on eSM. I see it because we have the e-store there, and we'll be pushing it to e-commerce very soon. So I see it involving, in serving e-commerce, e-store that we have, shopping for you manually and probably delivering it, So I see it in different modules of our application. I see it replacing our hologram.
Yeah.
Hologram is stationary, in one place, but this one will be able to move around.
Yeah.
So the future is going to be beautiful.
Yes.
I can see it coming.
For sure, for sure. We cannot wait to hear and see more about this project. We are definitely extremely tuned in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show and informing us so much about your app. We will definitely be hearing more about this very soon, I bet.
Okay.
So that was the Spotlight on Afrovibes TV. I was your host, Marie. This was Fisayo with eSocialMint. Make sure you go and follow him on his socials and tune into his app, definitely, because this is something you'll want to be tuned in for sure.
And please subscribe.
Yeah,
and use it. You'll love it. You'll love it.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.